used to be afraid of what is and what could be. My state of being could be described in just 2 words: fearful and anxious. What if nothing goes my way? What if the business I start fails? What if I live a miserable life? Am I even deserving of the money, the success, and the friendships? These thoughts were on loop in my mind. I was constantly thinking about these negative things. So it caused a freeze response in me. It caused a freeze response in me to the point where I was paralyzed because I had imprisoned myself by myself in my own mind. So I had to be the savior of myself. And this is easier said than done because back then I saw no light in the darkness. So what I did, instead of facing it head on, I was coping. I slept my life away for months and months and months to not face the reality that I had perceived to be miserable. Hello everyone, this is Zara. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about fear and how to exit out of the state of fear. So the first thing is what living in fear looks like, then what living in abundance and peace looks like, the 4 ingredients to peace and abundance, what is the fastest way to apply and how to apply, and when to expect seeing results. 1. What the state of fear looks like, what living in fear looks like. The equation of fear can be summed up in what if plus stressing about it in a negative way. What if it doesn't work out? What if everything goes crashing down? What if the business fails? What if I'm not deserving? What if? These constant thoughts on loop put you in a state of lack, in a state of limited resources or limited blessings. It puts you in a state of survival. Now, not only are you obsessing over these thoughts, you're causing mental paralysis in you, aka the freeze response. Now, not only are you unable or are you scared, you're unable to put any action to change that of which you're scared of, which causes chaos. Now you're scared of something, you can't even change it. So now your life just starts being chaotic. What I'm trying to tell you here is that not every fear is unhealthy. Not every fear is a bad thing in our lives. I mean, healthy doses of fear is what kept our species alive. But over obsessive, compulsive fear, negative fear, that's the fear that we don't want in our lives anymore. Number 2, what living in a state of abundance and peace looks like. Now, this might sound contradictory, but fear still has a place in your life when you're in this state of being. For without darkness, there is no light. You acknowledge the fear, you acknowledge it's there, you give it space, but you do not give it the steering wheel. The fear should never be the captain, it should just be a passenger. It's what has kept you alive and will keep you alive. And peace is you being grateful, you being optimistic, but with putting in the work. You can't just be delusional, you have to be optimistic and put in the work. But it's also being optimistic without a conscious level. At the very beginning of your journey, you're going to have to put conscious effort into being optimistic, conscious effort into leaving your case to God. But over time, it will be an unconscious behavior. That is the state of living in abundance. There's abundant resources, there's abundant success. God will bless me, Allah will help me reach my destination. That is the state which you want to live in. Life is good when you live in this state of being. If you like this video so far, please make sure to subscribe. 5 ingredients to peace. I know I said 4, but it ended up being 5. The first one is surrender to Allah or surrender to God. Here, the point of surrendering to Allah is that Allah is the best of planners. Allah knows everything, so you want to leave your case to Him, because even you might have plans for your life, they might be great plans, but He will have a better plan for you, something that you would have never ever thought of. So number 1, surrender to Allah. And not only are you surrendering to Him, you're living in peace. You know someone has got your back. You won't be thinking, oh, what if nothing goes my way? What if everything goes crashing down? I have somebody, I have something to hold me. I can literally lay back on the chair because there's a support. If there was nothing, I would just fall off, or my back would be sore from standing straight, from sitting straight. So surrender to Allah. And if you're going to ask me, how am I going to do this? How am I going to surrender to God? There is this exercise which I really like. So you're going to take your hands and you're going to just put them like this, and you're going to start stating the cases of your life. For example, your health. You're just going to state, I put my health in the hands of Allah, and you put everything here. And you're just imagining, I put my business in the hands of Allah, everything. Your business, your health, your relationships, school, friendships, And then at the end, you should be getting quite emotional. Emotional does not mean you have to cry, but you should be emotional. And at the end, you're going to just open your hands and imagine everything falling down. Not falling down to the earth, falling down to Allah. I surrender everything. I surrender to God. All my cases are for Allah. Everything is back to Allah. We came from Allah, we go back to Allah. Everything goes to Allah. The second you do this, I personally, when I do this exercise, I feel a sense of peace. The success is not my responsibility. My responsibility is surrendering to Allah and putting in the work. You cannot just surrender to Allah and just wait there and wait for things just to fall on your lap. You have to put in the work. Number 2, which is quiet or solitude, just emptying your mind and just emptying your thoughts, especially your negative thoughts. Just sit there in solitude. Third step is gratitude. Allah says, if you are grateful, I will give you more. This is not the exact ayah, I am just referencing. If you are grateful, I will give you more. And not only will you get more, you will feel way better as soon as you are grateful and thankful for what you have. You are blessed, and do not tell me that you are not blessed. I am blessed because I have a functioning body. I am blessed because I can see you, because I can hear you, because I can taste and eat and digest, because I can walk and run, because I can see the sun, because there is a sun, because there's a sky, there's beautiful scenery, because I have Wi-Fi, I have a phone. You're watching this video, you're blessed, you have a phone, you have internet, and you're sitting somewhere to watch this video. You are blessed, and so are we, and everyone is blessed. We should be grateful for what we are blessed. Be grateful. After being grateful, the 4th step is to cleanse your aura or cleanse your energy. I already mentioned this in the past video, so I'll go on it briefly. But I changed my life sincerely when I heard Joe Dispenza's quote. It says, if you cannot change your energy, you cannot change your life. Something along those lines. Cleanse your energy, clean your energy, your aura. How do you do that? You can do it in 2 ways. You can just sit down and just meditate, or you can literally close your eyes and imagine positive energy coming into your mind. Energy from Allah. Allah's energy. Allah is He is the most gracious. He is the Hayy, the Qayyum, the living. He is the most Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. He is all Asma Allah al-Husna. Use Allah's 99 names to clean yourself. Ar-Razzaq, Al-Ghafur. He is the forgiving. He is the provider. Just close your eyes and imagine positive energy coming into your mind as you inhale. As you exhale, just imagine that energy going all through your body and cleaning your body, and negative energy coming out. You will feel instantly better after doing this. So the last step is number 5, affirmations. You need to affirm to yourself that you are capable, that you are loving, that you are disciplined, that everything in your life is there for a reason, that you are the artist of life. You can choose how you're going to take your next action and change the course of your life, accompanied with dua. Dua is prayer, etc., etc. You have to affirm to yourself, to put in these affirmations in your subconscious mind to be able to live them truly. Now, going back to the original titles, let's discuss how to apply and the fastest way to apply and the most efficient way to apply. So when I did this, I wanted to be in a state of peace and abundance. I no longer wanted to live in a place of fear, and I'm pretty sure you do as well. You no longer want to live in this state of being. The fastest way to do it is just do everything that I mentioned in 5 minutes using a guided meditation from Lavender. It's called the 5-minute morning meditation. It starts with breath, so with quiet and solitude, and then it has a gratitude practice for you. It asks you what you're grateful for, and then you're going to cleanse your aura or your energy using the visualization that I mentioned. And lastly, there are affirmations that you're going to repeat. So all this is less than 5 minutes. And the exercise, the one that you surrender to Allah or to God, you can do it anytime, as many times as you want. I preferably do it as soon as I'm going to start a new project, or it doesn't have to be just start a new thing. I'm going to work on a project. I sit down, I say, I surrender to Allah. The outcome of this business or this project is none of my business. That is Allah's business. That is for Allah to take care of, not for me. What I have to do is put in the work. That's what I'm tasked with. The rest, that's none of my business. I do not care. I have no control over it. That is for Allah to take care of. And if you truly believe and do the exercise that Allah is the provider, that Allah is the one who blesses, that Allah is the richest then you will see results. Now, for the last title of this video, when to expect seeing results. So as I mentioned in the intro, I slept my life away for months. It was over 8 months. And I couldn't physically, I couldn't mentally, I couldn't do anything. I tried, but I couldn't do anything. I just slept and slept and slept all day, every single day. So when I saw results, I put a goal for myself. The only thing I need to do every single day is just wake up, do the 5-minute meditation in bed, and surrender to Allah. That's all I did for 7 days. And then after the 7 days, miracles started to happen. I thank Allah for this. I wrote a to-do list. It came to my mind to write a to-do list. I wrote 5 things and I achieved them. It was a miracle for me to even write and follow through a to-do list. It was a miracle. And I did that. After the to-do list, a few months later, I was in a completely different spot. I was excelling at school, I was doing content creation, I was writing, I was exercising, I started karate, I did so many things. I even did the Driven 30 challenge, if you guys know of that. And I'm just going to mention that I was even able to write a schedule and follow through for months without ever skipping a thing. And I could not even imagine myself doing that before, because I couldn't even achieve a small thing. I couldn't even hype myself up to go work out. 7 days, you'll see amazing results. Now, I'm going to warn you, the moment I stopped the meditation, my life fell apart. In 2 weeks, I went back to square zero. I went back to where I was sleeping my life away. Just in 2 weeks after I stopped the meditation. The moment I stopped the meditation, I stopped eating healthy. It's not that I wanted to. Everything just fell apart. And then I started skipping the karate in the gym. And then I would no longer read. And then I would just skip here, and there, and there. And then I went back to sleeping my life away. And how did I get out of that? Because I knew that because I surrendered to Allah before, and then I did the meditation as well. I did the same thing. It took me 7 days to get out of bed. 7 days. Again, this meditation and surrendering to Allah. Surrendering to Allah is the most important key in this, to God, to Allah, is truly a miracle and what has changed my life. So that's the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and make sure to come back for other videos. Have a nice day. Bye.